bottom of defeat, then I recover. Bounce, bounce, till I'm completely out of rubber. I tie the meat tree like a Ziggy down a lover. No sweat, I'm not a priest without a cover. I hit the bottom of defeat, then I recover. Bounce, bounce, till I'm completely out of rubber. I tie the meat tree like a Ziggy down a lover. No sweat, I'm not a priest without a cover.
I feel the pressure, but it's checkers, boo.
Don't topple over dominoes.
Gird your loins, the abdominal.
Resisting the abominable.
Deal with the impossible like any other obstacle.
Since failure isn't optional,
you better lock and load. Yes, I'm the man, your only fan, I take it personal. Something like a Daniel out of one that makes me merciful. Some shit you never seen, some shit you
One West, nigga. Dear hater, you for real hater? Must not be on like you say, must not be getting no real paper. Nigga can't have more than you, you know them niggas will still hate you. Damn. Those are characteristics in a pussy nigga nature. Talk that shit behind my back, but be on mute when it's a facial. Smiling in my face, but you can't hide all of that hatred. I'm too solid, you a snake. I see that shit a mile away. Man of war, and I'm not sorry, blame that shit on UPK. Pussy ass nigga, you a pussy ass nigga. Oh, you confused, you think pussy ass nigga. This ain't drag racing, why you got that drag with you? I'm a bad kidder, pull up with two bad bitches. Masculinity be the reason she into me. She say she loving all that big priest energy. Don't remember me when I step in the facility. I'm screaming ISUPK, fuck the enemy. Oh, hey, this that One West world shit right here. Think I ain't got the bitch on me, you trippin', homie, that bitch right here. Brown liquor, don't sip that clip. Cloud of vision, let's get shit clear. I ain't even fucked around, homie, put the crown on me, yeah, this my year. Yeah, yeah, and I do this shit for my niggas who solid. I ain't resent for I truly acknowledge you ain't in this truth and you ain't in this body, cause bitch, you one body. We see it coming cause we really prophets. Oh, want you about it, but you didn't stop it. A hard head make a soft fast, I guess that's why you stop with your soft ass. Hood nigga, they can outclass bougie bitches who talking about class. Soon as you cut a motherfucker, they be like, why you talking to me like that? Valuable lesson. Before you judge, I will check the reflection. Real love is correct. Real love is perfection. Ain't a flaw in it, this is raw business. Brotherhood is a weapon. Fuck around and get stepped on, try to step, watch how you step. Fuck around and get stepped on, try to step, watch how you step. 10 times out of 10 when we get it in, nigga, it's a win. If you ain't in the UPK, then nigga, it's a sin. Cause it's only one body, one truth, nigga, one spirit, yeah, one God. But when the shit hit the fan, pussy nigga ran, they got in the win. When niggas saying he was down, when really the nigga switch. Niggas saying he a ride for him, when really the nigga snitch. Really the nigga quit, hey, really the nigga bitch. Yeah, and I'm just telling you the truth about it, this ain't even a diss. Yeah, this how them niggas be acting. Talking that shit like they really be about it, but when it come down to the action, that's when you find out that they lacking. That's when you find out that they acting. And fucking with my niggas, it's a sure way to end up in the casket. Bitches us against the masses. I don't mind getting dirty, but watch how I clean it up when it get nasty. I lift that Nina up and get the flashing, just cause I love my niggas with a passion. Yeah, oh, just cause I love my niggas with a passion. Borders are blue and fringing for the fashion. Yeah, you understand me? We standing tall on what we believe in. Yeah, either you stand on something or you fall for anything. Believe that. Look, and if you standing on the wrong thing, you falling anyway. One West, Lost Tribe.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks and native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, yo menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now he got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Domino, resisting the abominable. Deal with the impossible like any other obstacle. Since failure isn't optional, you better lock and load. Yes, I'm the man, your only fan, I take it personal. Something like a Daniel out of one that makes me merciful. Some shit you never seen, some shit you
right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin, dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah, coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York, home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments, God of the Bible. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Gathered on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids devoutness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without him. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue, loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slang, rewind what we rapping slang. Lost in parables, your scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments, God of the Bible. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments, God of the Bible. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and a brother or a sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him and said, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why you don't mean I can't find you? He was like, who is this nigga, man? Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath Alham wa Idea Yahau. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so Al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, like, afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west till they...
Because we've been doing this for over 10 years now. And the problem is getting worse. It's getting systemic, like we said earlier, self-harming, and they're falling through the cracks, falling through the nets. And even today, whilst we were speaking, I had a parent contact me to tell me that her 9-year-old is attempting suicide. So it's definitely getting worse. So it is something we're doing in the background, but we're taking it to central government, and then from them, then they should be able to pass it out. However, as a black organisation, and with all these sound bites and tokens they give us about the black child, about the black family, and how much they care about us, they don't. Because even when I've had several meetings leading up to this point, and what they try to tell us is that, well, there's this XYZ organisation who happen to be European, and they're doing very similar work to you. So I think you should partner with them rather than only doing. But it's like the data and the statistics are out there, and we're not going to back down for representing our community, because our community don't have a voice. Every other community has a voice. Every other community has their resources that they pull. Every other community has access to funding from the local authority. But there is a lot of funding, but we don't seem to be able to get that seat at the table. Because our needs are different. We can't all be lumped into one homogenous group. Because since we've been here on mass for 75 plus years, to this date, we're still having the same conversations we had back then. We're still having them now. And if racism is a factor, just so that people understand this in school, schools do not have to record or report racism. So if racism is a problem in a school, which we find it is quite a lot of the time, how do you prove it if it's not recorded or reported? I went to Parliament and I said, listen, we need to do a proper investigation on all schools up and down the UK with regards to racist incidents. We've had children where their afros have been set on fire, teeth kicked out of their head, called nigger, called bastard, monkey, so on and such like, excuse the children, and nothing happened. Police have been called, nothing happened. Reported to the teachers, nothing's happened. We then went to the Safeguarding League and the local authority. Do you know what happened? They then tried to investigate the parents with social services, saying that there's a safeguarding concern around the family. So these are the things that we keep coming up against as an organisation, and we're forever firefighters, because these are children. You understand what I'm saying? Your children are defenseless when they're not in your care, and you hand them over to somebody at the beginning of the day, pick them up at the end of the day, and they are traumatized. Right. And by the time now they come home and now you're dealing with that trauma, you don't know what to do, where to go, who to speak to. And then your child is the one that has to still go back there day in, day out for 30 hours a week. We've got children that have been placed in isolation for up to 3 months in year 7. We've just started school. Casey Flanders is one of our cases. Yeah. Child Q, another one of our cases. There's so many cases that we just, it's also open. It's Sunday.
No, I mean,
and you mentioned about how you've been trying to get to the local government and applying to funding, and they're saying, oh, well, there's these other organizations, they're dealing with the black child, so-called.
No, they don't. That's
right.
The thing. They want me to sign with white organizations when our needs are different and our needs are specific.
Right. That's a heavy point. This is something I'm going to talk about, of course, when we talk. I don't really have necessarily a question, but definitely more of a conversation to talk about even the history of kind of all the different topics everybody talks about on this panel, which is it lined up a lot. Like there's a lot of our history that people don't, we know it, but we don't do anything about it. And we've been having these conversations, these meetings for generations and generations, and it's really, it's something we need to it's really powerful how you mentioned, we're not accepting, okay, let's partner with these, these white organizations that say they're, for an ethnic mind.
Yo, you man hearing me good?
You know,
Most High in Christ, man. Most High in Christ. Listen, we got a ghost in here. I can't believe it. Is that Barakia Allah? Yo, Dagobah, he even looks different. Different Barakia Allah, man. You grown.
Everything to walk, sir.
Most High in Christ. Nice to have you back, man. So, shalom. We're on the ends with my co-host Dagobah and Captain Karafia. I got Barakia Allah, another co-host of mine. Dagobah, what's it called? You got three hosts. You can't be cold, can it? Is it cold still?
Say that again.
Is it a co-host? Is it three of you?
And it just co-hosts.
Fuck no. Excuse my friend. Man, them there. I got Barakia Allah. Big up to everyone. Like, share, subscribe. You can call us on 079 60. Slack, put my own number to Slack, yeah. 079 607 46784. Is that correct? 079 607 46784. Call on the end. Ask a question, comment. You know what I mean? If you want to debate, want to battle, make sure you call as well, man. I got the most best scholars on the face of the earth right now, right with me, man. You know what I mean? I got the baddest scholar in the UK, Officer Dagobah. Got the baddest prophet and priest and scholar of Canada, in the whole of Canada. And you know, that's Barakia Allah, man. You know what I mean? So, if anything you brothers want to say before we start, let me know now before we crack on, yeah?
Come on down to the feast day, 25th of December, 394 Lodge Road, B185 PW. Come on down, feast of dedication, man. We're gonna have a ball. So, lucky, come on down to that.
There you go.
Kawakan. If you're observing Christmas instead of Hanukkah on this 25th of December, just know that God hates you and your children.
Barakia Allah, why you guys go so hard, man? That carry on, don't play, carry on.
The white man is the devil.
That's right. Say it in French.
L'homme blanc, c'est le diable. Si vous célébrez Noël au lieu de Hanukkah ce 25 décembre, Dieu vous hait et vos enfants. C'est là.
Listen, that sound cold. I don't know what he said, but shit, that sound cold, man. So anyway, we're going to start off light. We're going to get into it, man. So first things first, we're going to get into a couple of videos and that. We're going to go into Remembrance Day. For anyone that don't know what Remembrance Day is, the 11th of the 11th at 11 o'clock, man. So it's the 11th of November at 11 o'clock to remember all the dead soldiers and all them type of things there. If you're from the UK, you'll see people with a poppy pinned to their shirt. A poppy is like a little red flower. And we're going to go into all that as well, man. But first things first, let's start off with a few topics.
Make this make sense to me, right? Why when a woman dip on the beach or them dip on the pool, them put on a two-piece, which is like a bra and a panty, right? Everybody can see them. But when them in the house and them put on a bra and a panty, them I put a towel over them and I say, oh, I don't want you to see me naked. I just see you naked out the door, my girl. Are the same thing. What different? Somebody help me, like tell me, I'm confused. I don't know, like why? Oh, please.
Listen, man. What is brother saying might sound stupid, but listen, I've been thinking it my whole life, man. Why is it here? If a woman was to go outside in her underwear, she'd say, "Oh shit, I can't go outside in my underwear. I'm not dressed." But then she'll wear shorts in the summertime, which is the same size as underwear, just made out of denim. That's it. I just don't get this world, man. And unless you know that the white man got your mind, the white man can let you wear the same thing, but he tell you that this one is clothing and this one ain't, and you say, "Oh yeah." So you be on the beach with a two-piece on, but you're not naked. But then if you was to run outside in your underwear, you say, "I can't go out in my underwear, I'm naked." I just don't get it, man. And it shows you how powerful the white man is. The white man got hypnosis over our brains. Whatever he says goes. So you're wearing the same thing, but one got flowers on it, and one's just plain black. It's exactly the same, but because the white man says no, you can wear this to the beach. This is denim, it has pockets, so these are battery riders. You know, you're not naked when you wear these. A woman say, "Oh well, cool," even though it don't make sense. Slack him, man. It just shows the power of Christianity, man. Slack him.
Boy, what I said is right. Listen, you're on the beach, bikinis, and the thing is, when women are buying bikinis, they buy the worst type of bikinis. You know, the one with the drawstring up in their bottom and everything, man. That's the bikinis that they buy for the beach.
and they'll happily walk around on the beach like this in front of kids. I don't know if you've been on holiday. I don't know if you've been on holiday before. Listen, some of them women be braless on the beach, man. Have you, especially them devils, they be braless on the beach.
Sagging
in the house.
Sagging. It's never the young girls with the firm breasts. It's always the saggy grandmas, man. I want to go topless, man. So luck, yeah.
They be braless on the beach, man. And then, like you said, the one to put on the towel after, talk about, oh, I don't want no one to see me in my underwear. Listen, man, the same way you walk on that beach in them bikinis it's no different if you used to walk through the city center just the same way, man. Everybody's seeing you naked. The thing is this, because everyone's half naked on the beach. You think it's normal when it's not. There's decent bikinis that you can get. Not bikinis, there's decent swimwear that you can get. Damn, a bikini is just like a piece of string, man. A bikini is near enough a piece of string. Now there's decent swimwear that you can get, man. Come speak to some of these sisters in the UPK. I believe there was which cookout was it? Was it the Houston one where the sisters was told what swim attire they could wear? There's certain swim attires you can wear, man, and it's modest. So look, man, don't be like those other women showing everything and in their bikinis, pictures. Imagine this: they won't post their underwear pictures on Instagram, but the bikini pictures on Instagram. We saw her already. Listen, we send the bikini picture on Instagram. We saw her already. Now you might as well just post the underwear one. Don't be hiding your underwear now. You've already revealed your naked. Everybody already knows what you got under your clothes, man. Because you posted your bikini pictures everywhere. And it's so crazy that you can go on Instagram and women leave their page open with their bikini pictures. Like you would think women would be afraid that, all right, then my brother could see my page. My dad could see my page. My uncle could see my page. Nowadays, women don't care. Listen, man, I seen a video of Steph London just kind of skimpy and half naked. And her brother, Dr. Velli, clicked the like button. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. I was like, I don't know what to say. So lucky.
And this was mad. If I was to walk into the changing rooms and using your bikini, you scream, and cover up. But then you wear the same thing and then model on the beach. Calm, cool, no screams. Listen, someone gotta help me out here. You're driving me crazy. If I used to ask a sister, how come you're in your underwear, you scream and get out, man, you pervert, don't look at me, you cover up. But when you wear the same thing on the beach and it's fine, you got confidence, you're walking around confident, you're going to the beach, getting a drink. I need to notice you're wearing the same thing. Is it the color that makes it different? Is it because it got flowers on it? I just need to know. I'm confused. If you was walking around in your underpants, you will scream, but in the summertime, you walk around with jeans that's the same size, just got pockets on them, and they made out of denim, and that's okay. I don't understand, man. Someone got to explain to me. I'm losing my mind, man. Bro, if you could, give me 1 Timothy 2:9, if you could, man. I'm losing my mind. I understand. And what makes it clothes that you're comfortable in? Because you're wearing no clothes, and you consider yourself naked. You wear the same thing, but the white man calls this one a bikini. He labels it bikini, but it's the exact same thing. This one you're not comfortable with, and if you wear it, you're considered naked. And the other one, it's fine. I'm on the beach. I need to know, man. I'm losing my mind. So luck, yeah. I'm gonna tell you what God said about his clothing, man. Whether you want to call it a bikini, a two-piece, underpants, whatever you want to call it, this is what God says about it. Come on, bro,
Khan, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
There you go, man. God said that women should adorn themselves. Adorn means to decorate, man. Decorate yourself in modest apparel. I don't care if you want to call it underwear, swimwear, bikini, or everything. Whatever they call it, cover up, man. See how simple it is. Now, my brain don't have to be running at 100 miles per hour, man. I ain't got to go crazy thinking, well, what's the difference between this and this? How about it's cover up, man? See how simple it is. Now, Crawford ain't got to go crazy. Crawford ain't got to lose his mind. Crawford ain't got to be, enrolled into the psyche ward, man. Just cover up, man. Simple things. Salaki.
Listen, for me, a bikini is just you're swimming in your underwear, literally. It's just a bra and a panty. They ain't no different. What is waterproof? That's it. You're wearing a waterproof panty and a waterproof bra. And just like Shara said, right? What's crazy is the kids that wear it and the parent excuse is, well, you shouldn't be looking at them. Listen, you can't control what people do outside. You don't know who's a predator or not. You understand? And you're going to tell it, well, the predator should not be a predator. Listen, you should not show your kids, and you should not dangle a prey in front of a predator.
That's right.
Now imagine you're going to the zoo, you know, and you complain that, well, the animal took the food I had, right? Well, you put it in front of their face.
That's
What
right.
do you expect the animal? What do you expect the lion to do when they see a zebra? You understand? What do you expect a predator to do when they see a prey? Listen, I don't even blame our sisters, you know, for dressing like that. I blame white people.
That's right.
That's the thing, because even like the Adam Gabar just said, right? It's not normal. And people who say, well, it's normal, everybody do it, don't mistake what's common for what's normal. It's not normal to be naked outside. It is common these days. What's common doesn't mean it's normal, though. Salakia.
Absolutely. No, it can't. Rocky, you're wrong. It can be normal and it can be common, but it don't mean it's right, man. You know, Peter saw a vision, and there was all manner of unclean beasts. And what did Peter say, man? I've never eaten nothing common. I mean, there's things that's common and normal, and everyone does it, man. Everyone eats pork. Everyone's homosexual. Everyone's sexually deviant. But we ain't common, man. We don't do what common people do. Everyone does what's natural. They naturally feel jealous. They naturally want to talk about people. They naturally want to harm brothers. They naturally want to eat pork. But the men in the UPK, we are supernatural, man. Well, everybody else is eating pork. We got this supernatural ability to go against what we want, to go against what we desire, and do what God wants us to do. That's what we are, man. We're supernatural, man. Salakia Akim. Damn. So you sisters out there in the UPK, man, you can't wear no bikinis, man. You can't wear no two-piece, man. Let's set that straight now. You can't be doing that, man. Salakia.
Not even in the bedroom.
Huh?
Good fucking night.
I'm not. If you was a woman, you probably be a pretty woman. I'm not a woman. But what I'm saying is, though, some people are born in different bodies. Some people are born in different bodies. You're moving crazy right now. But are you alright? Yeah, body's great, man. We'll see my partnership. I'll tell you which one shop. Oh. Oh! But I met one time, some guy said he was gay, ready to fight like 5 and one time, though. Yes, but because I'm gay, people get born in different bodies, though. Yes, but I'm not to be played with. Because I'm gay, it doesn't mean you can play with me. Like, I'm not the one. Or the two. Well, or the three. At least you ain't tried to have fake hair and long hair. Oh, I do that. Oh, you do that? Yes. Well, yes. Okay. I do that. What do you see me, though? Are you okay?
Excuse me, bitch.
Damn.
Boy.
Listen, man. A lot of you brothers out there, man, are suspect, man. So I used to hear stories about black men are the biggest funny men, biggest chichi men. I used to hear, like about I used to hear they say, oh, roadmen are the biggest chichi man. I say, shut up, man. No, they're not, man. Not the ones I know. Nowadays, I can't even stand for these brothers, man. I can't even vouch for them, man. Listen, Brackella, what man will stand up there and talk to a homosexual, man?
Is it? We just had that conversation. I was down by myself.
You wouldn't right now sit down with one and say, so how you getting on? Yo, you got a nice body, you know. Unless that's what you're into, man. Listen, Lord knows what he would have said if that camera weren't rolling, man. Listen, I used to stand for these roadmen and say, nah, man, roadmen don't do them things, man. I used to say, yo, yardmen don't do them things, man. But now, listen, I can't vouch for nobody. If you in the ISUPK, I can't stand for you, man. Ain't no telling what you would do, man. I can't stand for family members and brothers because we're blood. I can only stand for brothers that's taking this oath, man. I can't stand for sisters because we're blood and we're family and we're cousins, man. I can't stand for brothers who we grew up in the same school and brothers who we used to, you know, be on the roads together. I can only stand for brothers that's taking the same oath, man. So luck, yeah.
Boy. And out of everybody there, surely he could have spoke to a woman. He's gone to a man. And what did you say? Something about a nice body.
I don't know.
The nigga said you'd be pretty if you was a woman. Why would you even do that, man? And he went there, and the homosexual said, "Why do I always get people like this?" Which shows a lot of black men must be approaching this homosexual, man.
Listen,
Right.
not only have black men become homosexuals, you've become interracial homosexuals. Imagine homosexuality is wrong, and it's all these like what white homosexuals, man.
This.
Lucky, go ahead.
Remember the guy in the IUIC? He had a prostitute that was white and was a man. Fucking out.
Interracial homosexual, which is crazy, man. He went up to the man and is behaving like that, man. Nah, man. This is what you do. If you're a man, you're supposed to like women, man.
That's right.
It's normal, man. A man is supposed to like women. You're supposed to see that and be disgusted and be like, what in the hell? Now, are you supposed to approach that and call it a homosexual no slurs? Now you just keep it moving, man. This is what you do. You just look at them and be like, damn, and keep it moving. Now, this man went there and he's speaking to a man saying, because if you was a woman, and this is why every time a man tells me they're going on holiday to Thailand or the Philippines, I don't know why they're going, man. Those places is known for. Listen, what does a nigga know about Thailand and the Philippines? What does a nigga know about Thailand and the Philippines? Listen, niggas don't even know what language to speak. They don't know the national dish. They know nothing. So every time a black man says he's going to Thailand or the Philippines, you should be like, okay. Listen, man, a brother told me he was going to Thailand. A brother told me he was going to Thailand. I deleted that nigga's number, so lucky. Okay. You enjoy your trip, man. Listen, even the women in Thailand look like men. Am I lying?
All I know is Thailand's known for ladyboys. I'll stay far from that.
Yeah, listen, that's all we need to know. You know, just stay away from Thailand. Their fucking capital is called Bangkok. Good fucking life. Lord be with you.
And the nigga going Thailand.
Talk about lying. Man, lying. Talk about I go for the clubbing scene. I go for the nightlife. Nigga ain't no bashment in Thailand. Shut up, man. You're black man. Fuck you. What nightlife does Thailand have, man? You're going for something else, man.
And the reason to go Thailand is because why? They know what they do there. Nobody will find out here. So they save their money to go to Thailand, and as sick like this is a sick world right now. Like what some men believe is now, if it's a man dressed as a woman, it's a woman because it thinks it's a woman. That's what people think, which is disgusting, man. Listen, man, if it has an XY chromosome, it's a man.
That's right.
You can't get around it.
Right.
Listen, you can't change your chromosomes, man. That's one thing you can't change. You maybe can change the way you look, but them chromosomes, man, you've got an X and a Y, you're a man. A woman has an X and an X, and a man has an X and a Y. Listen, man, shouldn't no X and a Y be putting on a dress, man?
That's right.
No X and Y should be in a dress, in heels. No X and Y should be in suspenders and all of those kind of things, man. X and a Y, you put on those cargo pants, man. X and a Y, you put on those cargo pants and be a man. Don't be putting on women's clothes and all of that stuff. And that person that dresses like that is a homosexual, and also so is the person that deals with them. Don't try and make yourself feel better. Oh, well, it was dressed as a woman, so it's a woman. Nah, man, it's a man. Listen, man, you better stop playing with the Lord, man. This is what you do. Go get you a woman. Don't be going Thailand. Don't be going the Philippines. So lucky.
Listen, you call a spade. He's a sodomite. Like, how are you entertaining a whole conversation with that monstrosity right there? Like, it's not a question. Yo, what time is it? Oh, or whatever the case is. Listen, God Gabar, so you see them, you see these atrocities. Like, good fucking night. Move on. Keep walking. You're entertaining a whole conversation while drinking whatever, your beer or whatever. Yeah, yo, listen, you're a sodomite. It's that simple. You understand? I barely entertain heathens in conversation. Fucking sodomite, you're crazy. You know, I'm talking about, well, if you were a woman, what do you mean if? Good night. It's a lot of y'all. Yeah, that nigga gay.
It's fish, man. Listen, I don't even know no homosexuals, but if I did, or I slave with one or work with one, if any words are gonna be exchanged high and by, man. Have we got the time? Maybe. Has the boss come yet? Maybe. What's what he's talking about, man? What's what his chatting's about? And if he was this, if he was that. Listen, that sounds like chirping to me. That sounds like, you know, when you see a woman, you say, yo, you look nice, man. Yo, how old are you? If you, you know what I mean? That's chat. Listen, man. That's disgusting, man. It's a me and old fish got nothing to discuss, man. It's like you could get me Leviticus 20 and 13, man. If you could, man. Like what Dungabar said, the law don't deal with confusion. The law don't say, well, it's dressed as a woman, so therefore it's a woman. Well, it identifies as a woman, so therefore it's a woman. Let's see what the law says about this cross-dressing, man. Let's see what the law says about a man that thinks he's a woman, man. The Bible is plain. It's plain. It's cutthroat. It's black and white. No gray areas, man. Could read that when you got it, Baba Kushar.
Karawakan, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman.
And the Bible said, if a man lies down with another man, as he's supposed to lie down with a woman, if a man lies down with another man, as he's supposed to lie down with a woman, what is that called? That is called homosexuality, man. Come on.
Karawakan, both of them have committed an abomination.
Both of them have committed abomination. The Bible didn't say, well, it was dressed as a girl, so it's fine. But only the giver is nasty. Only the taker's nasty. The Bible goes, both of them are nasty, man. Both of them have committed an abomination. An abomination is a filthy, wicked act. Both of them, man. Even if it was wearing makeup, even if it was wearing heels, even if it was wearing a dress, it is an abomination and disgusting, man. Come on.
Karawakan, they shall surely be put to death.
That was a law that will happen to them, man. No one, don't be simple. Don't go out there and put no one to death. Don't do that, man. But the judgment on a homosexual in Moses' time and in the future was death, man. Despite wearing a dress, despite having a BBL, Lord don't care if you got fucking plastic surgery. Lord don't care if it's wearing high heels. Lord don't care if you got makeup. Lord don't care if you was a woman, you have a good body. The Bible said both of them, man, shall be put to death, man. That's in the Bible. So okay, don't be mad at me. God said that, man. You are a man. What you are born, that's what you are, man. That's what you are. You can't change it. And a man is born a man. A man is born with certain organs and certain organs and certain DNA that even science, if a man was to die right now and they dig him up 100 years from now, they would know what sex he is, man, what race he is,
right.
His DNA, his gender is built into his fibers, built into his DNA. You can't change it, man. There's some things you can change. You can change where you live. You can change your location. You can change the woman you have sex with. You can change so much things, but there's some things you can't change, man. And your gender is one of them. Your race is one of them, man. You can't change it, man. So lucky, man. Not carried away. So lucky, Akim. Next time we do that, man, just snap me out of it, man. Dang. Let me get the next one. Bear with. So this is Young Spray on the show, and it was just talking about religion, man. And I saw this. I said, "Damn, black people got to start this religion, man." But I see black men that are roadmen, quote unquote gangsters, that don't listen to nobody, don't take no shit, but then they're scared of going to hell. I see you gangsters, you die, you go to jail. No one can tell you shit, man. Anyone violates you, you're gonna kill, you're gonna go jail. No one can tell you nothing. But then you believe in heaven. And Christianity got even our tough men, our strong men, they got our tough men's minds, man. Even the women that all up in your face and rowdy, when it comes to a white man, they rowdy to him. They won't mess with the police, they run from the police, but black men will harm you. And that's how disgusting Christianity is, man. It makes black people love the oppressor but hate their own. It has black men believing in fairy tales, man, and garbage and Christmas. Meanwhile, these are the toughest men on the estate, the toughest men in the ends. Everyone's scared of them. When it comes to that white Jesus Christ, whoa, I don't want to go to hell. I'm trying to go to heaven. I saw this, man. I damn near vomited, man. So lucky.
A believer and a non-believer is salah. Salah means prayer. So who's to say?
So whoever's praying,
your mum prayed, right?
Right.
And only Allah knows how He reveals Himself to certain people, innit? And He's the most merciful and most beneficent.
I like to hear them things, yeah, because it brings me comfort when I think of stuff like my mum that she was a kafir, innit?
Is it not better to be a butterfly in heaven than a giant or a king in hell?
Look at the nonsense they're discussing. The man goes, yeah, this is Chronix, yeah? A couple of weeks ago, was arguing with a woman trying to suck her mum. Yo, listen, I'll go get my sister to knock you out, man. What did he say? The woman goes, you snitching on yourself. He goes, listen, I'm a gunman. And she goes, good for you. He goes, yeah, good for me, man, but bad for the man that I shot. Apparently, this is a man, and his name ring bells in heaven, man. And this man would just rather be a butterfly in heaven, man. Fucking hell, man. So lucky.
So lucky. That's only gay as fuck. Be a butterfly in heaven. Yo, religion makes you gay. Salakia. That's what it is. I think he said something about a salah or a coffee. Clearly, they're talking about Islam. Christianity is the same thing, you know. Yeah, you're a lunatic. The Bible says, what is it? Is it in First Thessalonians, Second Thessalonians? You know, the Mosai gave them to strong delusions. You're delusional. You know, you're probably going to commit a murder tomorrow, and what brings you comfort is the nonsense that Christianity teaches you and Islam. Listen, look at what heaven is in Islam, because clearly we're talking about Islam. In Islam, if that's the brother, even if it's not even if it's a Hamite, in Islam, black people are not allowed in heaven. That's number one. Then their heaven is full of virgin boys and girls. This is where you want to be. Lord be with you. Be the butterfly in heaven. I'll be the giant in hell, if that's the case.
That's right.
Why? It shows that there's a lot more work that needs to be done, man. Because imagine he goes, yeah, this brings me comfort. This brings me peace. Because my mother was a Kafir. If only young Spray knew, man, that he's an Israelite, his mother's an Israelite. If only Chronics knew also, man. It shows that slavery destroyed us, because imagine the Muslims and they're talking about dying and being a butterfly in. Imagine this. These is people who could rule a kingdom, man.
That's right.
These are people who could rule a kingdom, who could rule over slaves and rule over all the other nations, and they're ready to be happy being a butterfly. Which shows how lost we've become, man. Listen, man. In here, we want to rule over the nations, man. That's what we want to do. We want to serve our king and rule over the nations and rule over countries and decide who gets food and who don't get food. Decide who gets rain and who don't get rain. Meanwhile, Islam teaches a black man to just be content with being a butterfly in heaven. Listen, man. I'm trying to be in charge of if it rains there and if butterflies even dwell in that location, man.
Damn right.
So I'm trying to be in charge. I'm trying to be in charge of if a butterfly even dwells in that location, whether that location's rubble or whether that location has rain and water and buildings and structure. I want to be in charge of all of that, man. I ain't trying to be just some butterfly in heaven. Listen, I'm trying to be a nigger in heaven, man.
That's right.
I'm trying to be a giant, man.
That's right.
I'm trying to be a giant in heaven, making it hell for some devil, man. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a giant in heaven while making it hell for some devil instead of just being a butterfly. And this is the thing: these religions takes our strength away from us much that we don't even strive to be great no more. We just say, "Oh well, I'll be content with being a butterfly." Imagine this: in his mind, he didn't say, "Like, why can't you be a giant in heaven?" But instead, you can be a giant in hell. But you can be a butterfly. It makes no sense. Which shows these religions here don't even teach you how to fight, to have strength and courage or nothing. Listen, man, you better leave them religions. If your religion's teaching you to strive to be a butterfly in heaven, you better leave that religion, man.
Damn right.
We want more than just being a butterfly in heaven, man. So lucky.
Absolutely. And it's disgusting. This man the other day was talking wicked chat, remember? He was like, oh, it's peak for the man that I shot though. And the woman was like, why are you snitching yourself for? He goes, don't worry about that, man. Telling girls to stop there, mom is moving erratic, man. But when it comes to Allah and this Arab religion, it was so calm and humble, and it brings me comfort. And that's what these religions do to our strong men, man. Make them weak, man. If you could, bro, give me Isaiah 5 and 14. 5 and 14, man. What happens to our young men? Our young men that are supposed to be strong. Our young men that are supposed to be strong. Our warriors, man, that's meant to fight for our nations. These niggas are believing in fairy tales, man. Our young men that we rely on, we need these young men here, man. Listen, sisters rely on these strong young men. The elderly of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians rely on these strong young men. And what are these strong young men doing fighting for us? Nah, man, they're believing in being a butterfly, man. And that's what religion got their soul, man. They got their spirit, man. They can't fight, they're too weak. Why they believe? Imagine a grown man like this, man, that won't take the COVID vaccination, man. He don't believe it. He don't take that because, oh, no, conspiracy. But he believes in being a butterfly, man. He believes in a place where you're burnt to death. He believes in, bringing comfort and, all the garbage that's there, man. It's ridiculous, man. We got to start believing in this nonsense, man. Come on.
Khan, Isaiah chapter 5, verse 14. Therefore, hell had enlarged herself.
You go in the Bible, say hell has enlarged herself. Anyone that don't know, hell is a condition, man. And hell's gone big. Hell is growing, man. Hell is what the council estates, man. Hell is what brothers sucking that helium gas, taking balloons, man. Hell is single parents, man. Hell is women becoming whores. Hell is crack cocaine, drugs in your neighborhoods. That's hell. Hell is black on black crime. Hell is a knife crime, post-Cold Wars. That's hell. And hell's gone, it's grown. It's enlarged itself. Come on.
Karawakan. And open her mouth without measure.
And open the mouth without measure. It's massive. It's big, man. All of us are getting it. Every black man's getting it, man. Every Hispanic man's getting it, man. Every Native American Indian man's getting it. Whether in America, Brazil, Canada, Toronto, UK, whether in a rich country, poor country, every black man is getting this hell, man. Why? Because hell's enlarged itself. It's grown. Come on.
Karawakan. And their glory and their multitude and their pomp. And he that rejoiced shall descend into it.
And all of us, man, and the man that rejoiced, the pump, both of us have gone down into hell. Descend means to go down into hell. That's the condition we're living in. Hell ain't a place where you burn to death. Hell is a condition of we all gone into it, man. Come on.
Karawakan, verse 15. And the mean man shall be brought down.
There you go. And the Bible goes, even the mean man, the man amongst us, the bad man, the road man, the man that we look up to, even he's in hell too, man. The man that you look up to, like, yo, you know what? We might get brought down low, but not him. He's a bad man. He's a road man, man. Even the mean man's like, boy, this religion brings me comfort, man. I'd rather be an insect in heaven, man. White Jesus in church on Sunday. Listen, man, I'm a bad man, but on Sunday, I show respect to Christ, man. I'm a bad man. I play rough music in my car, but when I ride past that mosque, I turn my music down, man. Even the mean man gone soft. Even the mean man's in hell, man. Come on.
Karawakan. And the mighty man.
And the mighty man, the strong man, the road man, the young spray, the chronics, the men that you look up to, man, the road man, them that you think, whoa. Even these men, man. Yo, salam alaikum, man. I sell drugs, but not to Muslims. That's crossing the line. Even they've gone soft, man. I sell drugs, but not on Sunday. I sell drugs, but yo, during Ramadan, I got a fast. That's how religion got them. Even the mean man gone soft, man. Even the mean man got brainwashed. Even the mean man also is in hell. Even the strong man that you think surely he won't fall for this bullshit. Surely he ain't gonna believe in this fairy tale garbage. This him too, man. That mighty man, that mean man, he got it too, man. Salakia.
Karawakan. And the mighty man shall be humbled.
And you saw it there. That mighty man was humbled, man. Humbled, soft, and churchy and Christian, and it humbles me. My mom's a kafir, and sound like a pastor for 2 seconds. I'd rather be a butterfly. And I know Christ could even speak like that, man. For a second, he got all humbled. I'd rather be a butterfly in heaven and you know what I'm saying? Than be a giant in hell, man. I said, damn, them words are coming out to your face. Fucking hell. I thought it was a road, man. And that's what hell would do to you, man. That's what Christianity would do to you, man. So lucky. The other day, talking about fairy tales, the other day, I was seeing fireworks busted everywhere, man. Fireworks to my left of me, fireworks to the right of me, Diwali everywhere. And I thought, you know what? Let me read about Diwali, man, because every year, man, this Diwali thing, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Couldn't believe what I was hearing. Do you know the history of Diwali, Brakala?
Some I forgot what it is. Some East Indian custom. They have a whole over here in the East Indian neighborhood. They celebrate it every year. It's like
I said, niggas believe this. I said, shit, man. Listen, man. Black man, Hispanic man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. This is the people we follow, and we lie and say, yeah, come coolie. Listen, it's a good thing to be coolie in a black man's eyes. Yeah, I'm coolie on my mom's side. You know, yeah, I got half coolie in me. It's like you found out what these men believe in. You wouldn't want to be coolie, man. You saw the costume of these people. You wouldn't want to be coolie, man. But we're so low that even the man that believes in a 6-armed God, we want to be him. Even a man that has a God that's blue and has an elephant head, we want to be him. Black man, you are better than them, man. So
I just seen an article where they passed a law in India, basically, right, where they can't prosecute rapists. A jail sentence would be too harsh for them. The reason why, because that's literally their culture.
But listen to this, so I don't know how it is in Canada, but in the UK, listen, the Diwali is crazy. They might be busting fireworks like mad. So I'm saying to myself, so surely, like, this holiday must be big. It must be big because every year they bust fireworks. Just like every year Eid is big, every year Christmas is big, every year Halloween is big. So let me do some research on why these men celebrate it. I couldn't believe what I heard, man. I said, damn, listen, black man, we are better than these heathen, man. This is the story. So there's a blue man, a blue god called Rama, and then his wife called Sita, and they was cast out into the forest. And then a 10-headed demon called Ravana disguised himself as a golden deer and ran off. And the blue man Rama went and chased after this golden deer, man. And before he left his wife, he put a magical ring around his wife so no one could harm his wife. Listen, are you not following me? This is the history of Diwali. This is what these people believe in, man. He put a magical ring around his wife so no man could harm his wife. The same demon pretending to be a beggar and got his wife out of the ring and kidnapped her. So Rama finds out that his wife is kidnapped. So what is Rama going to do? Get an army full of monkeys, man. Fuck. It gets better. He gets an army full of monkeys. Him and his army full of monkeys go and fight against this 10-headed demon. So Rama's shooting his demon with arrows and the arrows ain't killing him. Then he realizes the demon's weak spot is in his belly button. He shoots this nigga in his belly button and kills him and takes back his wife. And that's the celebration of Diwali.
It's a lucky out of one.
Come on, man.
The crazy part about this is we will observe every single heathen nation's culture like, oh, it's so beautiful. What a beautiful story. This is what the Arabs do. Oh, the Chinese, they worship the dragon, and the East Indian worship the elephant, Diwali, and whatever the case is. But then brothers in the world will mock us when we celebrate the Passover, which is our culture. Instead, we celebrate the death of our enemies and our freedom. And for them, that's funny. But they don't think that the story of an army of monkeys and shooting someone in the belly button is hilarious. It just shows how destroyed we are. Salaki.
Right? And this is the wickedest thing. This is the wickedest thing. These men believe in a man shooting a man in the belly button, but then follow us around the stores like we the crazy ones. They tell their kids, yo, don't play with them blacks, you know. Like we the crazy ones. Excuse me, man. They tell their kids go to school, you know, you end up like them black people. Am I the one believing in a blue nigga that shoots niggas in the belly button? Am I the one believing in an army full of monkeys? You are, man. If anyone should be looked down on, it's you. And the way we serve them, they think they're better than us. I've never seen a blue man in my life. I've never seen an army full of monkeys in my life. I've never seen a man with 10 heads in my life. If anyone's a crazy one, it's you, man. But because we disobey the Lord put them people, a man that believes in a blue man and monkey army, the Lord put them over us, man. Black man, that should tell you something. The man that believes in a blue man walking the earth, the Lord put him over you. The Lord made him a doctor. You go to him for medical advice. You go to him when you want to go to the shop. You go to him for a job, man. That should make you want to come back to the Lord, man. You think about that next time you want to smoke weed. You think about that next time you want to have sex with a white woman, man. Just look at the man that's above you and say, shit, man. The Lord did that to me. I got to stop, man. I can't have this man believing in blue niggas and elephant man over me, man. I got to fix up, man. It's a lucky are you.
And that Diwali story is funny. Like, I know it so much because in school we used to have to do that every single year in primary school. You know that the hula hoop that girls used to do the hula hoop around their waist.
Oh, God.
So that used to be the ring. So for the play that was the ring. So the beggar would come, and then for the play they would step outside of the hula hoop. And then I remember the monkeys would run and jump across the stage, and I remember it like it was yesterday, man. Every single year for Diwali, we had to do that same story so much. And back then, to me, it was a fun story that as a kid you think it's true because they tell you about all these demons and these clouds with 10 heads, and it sounds true until you grow up and then you realize, damn, everything else makes no sense. The only thing that makes sense is the Bible, man.
That's right.
Right.
The Bible, it talks about the simplicity which is in Christ, man. Now with the Bible, you're not going to get. I get it. You want excitement and fairy tales about gorillas with 10 heads and all of those things in the Bible. Listen, man. The Bible, the simplicity is in Christ. You keep the laws of God, man. There's no secret ring that you're protected by if you stand inside this area. There's nothing mythical and magical and breaking mirrors and all the stuff that the Greeks have. We don't have that, man. With us, it's pretty simple. You do what God says, He'll reward you. You disobey what God says, He will punish you. Now, how simple do you need it to be? It's pretty simple, man. You do what God wants you to do, rewards. You disobey God and don't do what He tells you to do, punishments. All these other stuffs with spiritual monkeys and lambs and goats and listen, it's crazy because you see with Guru Nanak as well. Now, obviously, the Sikhs, they don't believe that Diwali, rather believe it, parts of it, but they believe in Guru Nanak. They believe that Guru Nanak was underwater for a certain amount of days. And this nigga didn't drown. He was underwater for. Google it. How much? They say Guru Nanak was underwater for 3 or 4 days or something.
Kawakan.
See if you can Google it. I'm sure it was Guru Nanak that was underwater for a few days.
You need 1 second out of one.
And that's what they believe. So Guru is like a leader in their community. So they believe all kind of nonsense.
Yeah, 3 days longer, bar. Fucking hell.
It was underwater for 3 days.
Let me share it real quick.
Kawakan.
Listen, man. In here, we know East Indian history too, man.
Come on, we know everything, man.
Listen, we know everything.
At age 30, Guru Nanak experienced a profound and transformative event that marked the beginning of his public ministry. One day, he mysteriously disappeared into a nearby river and remained submerged for 3 days.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
This man turned into a fish. It's a lot.
Do you know, Dagobah? Do you know even fish need oxygen? Sharks need oxygen. This man is a human who requires oxygen can somehow go without oxygen for 3 fucking days. And even fish come up for oxygen. Salakia.
And what you'll find is a lot of these religions, they try and copy Jesus Christ, man. Christ was in a grave for 3 days, and all of a sudden now Guru Nanak is underwater for 3 days.
Right.
Listen, man. This is what I'm saying. You're trying to copy them, but they're trying to copy your records. Because if you look up when Guru Nanak was born, I'm sure this nigga was born in the 1400s. Guru Nanak ain't even that old. See if you can find out on Guru Nanak. I swear he was born
young, man. 1400s. Fucking hell. King James is 1600s. Like 200 years after King James.
Hey, Salakia out of one. He's born in 1469.
See? There you go. So when you seek, because how do I know this? Because the Sikh said, because yeah, man, what I believe predates your Bible. And all I did, I pulled up when Christ was born, and I pulled up when Guru Nanak was born. And I said, listen, if Christ, because they try to come with that 3 day thing right there. Listen, Guru Nanak claims he was underwater in the 1400s, and what you'll find is Jesus Christ is so great that everybody wants to be him.
That's right.
Like everybody wants the reverence that he got. You see how Jesus Christ is worldwide. They want the same thing. So the same way Christ was in the earth for 3 days, what do you have? Guru Nanak all of a sudden is underwater for 3 days. Listen, Guru Nanak tried to do one better, tried to do one greater. Well, Christ was in the grave for 3 days. Let me be submerged in water for 3 days. And that's where they get it from, man. These Sikhs, listen, man, their religion is nonsense. Don't fall for none of it. But like I said, in here, we know all history. So if you've ever been caught by any religious idiot, you come to us, man, and we'll give you the documents that you need. We'll give you the dates. We'll give you the whole history on it, man. We'll give you the whole history on it, because most people think Guru Nanak predates Abraham. That's what most people think.
Guru Nanak is young, man. Fuck yeah.
Guru Nanak's a young boy, man. Guru Nanak was born in the 1400s. So always remember the Sikhs who worship Guru Nanak. That means their religion started around that time, man. So that's a new religion where obviously they broke off from Hinduism. So listen, don't let them get you with that nonsense. Salakia, you.
Good night, Salakia. Nanak is the founder of Sikhism. Basically, he's the founder of the whole religion.
Exactly, which means that religion's new. That religion is less than what? 600 years old?
Kawakan.
Hold on, that religion is younger than Islam?
Exactly.
I mean, serious? Islam is what? Couple hundred years after Christ. So that's like at least Islam thousands of years at least. But fucking 1400, that's young, man. Yo, imagine
Islam's got like 800 years on it. I think, yeah, Islam's got like 800 years on it.
Yeah, 200 years later, after Sikhism was born, King James was born. King James was recent, man. Raw slavery. Listen, Guru Nanak was born, and 200 years ago, slavery happened. Fucking hell, it's young, man. Yo.
So yeah, they make out that religion so old. They make out that religion so old, and all you have to do, Just do a little research, and you'll see that Guru Nanak lived in the 1400s.
Damn
Listen,
right.
man, Guru Nanak lived way after Guru Nanak lived way after the Norman conquest and everything. Listen, the Norman conquest was Bracky Allah. You French niggas was in the UK before Guru Nanak was born, man. You and them Norman niggas was in the UK before
Hey,
Guru Nanak was
the
born.
Romans and shit happened
Yeah.
way after that, man.
Yeah, man. Septimius Severus and all of them, the Byzantine Empire, all of that predates Guru Nanak, man. Don't come with that seat garbage. So lucky are you.
That's like if you could, Bracky, you could pull up the Google the oldest religion.
Khan. They claim the oldest religion in the world is Hinduism.
I knew they would say that.
There you go. The oldest religion on the face of the earth is Hinduism, man. Now knowing that, give me Jeremiah 2:11. So the oldest religion on the earth is Hinduism. The same people that believe in Rama and Sita, man. And that's what the Bible says about this, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 11. Had a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods?
And the Bible says, has a nation changed their gods, which are no gods? And the answer is no. The nation, listen, Rama and Sita don't exist. A man who's blue don't exist. A man with 6 arms don't exist. And the nation's been following this garbage for the longest. It's the oldest religion on the planet. The oldest. And the nations are still following it today. Fireworks was busting off just yesterday, man. People are still following Divine just today. The nations don't change their gods, and their gods ain't real. There is no monkey army. There is no golden hula hoop ring. There is no 10-headed man. The nation don't change their gods, and their gods don't even exist. Come on.
Khan, but my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit.
There you go, man. But we change our God, though. The nation ain't changed their God. Their God ain't even real. Meanwhile, we change our God for the shit that don't even profit. We change our God for, a God that wants us to be a butterfly in heaven. We change our God to get 60 virgins. We change our God, to be some Sikh and some Buddhist and all the type of things there, man. Meanwhile, the nations, the Hindus are the oldest religion, and in 2024, still following it. They don't change theirs. And their shit don't even exist, man. So lucky, Akim.
Yes, mate.
Well, yeah, Dango Bar, man. Listen. What part did you play in the play?
Shit, I had to play the monkey, so lucky. Listen, I remember like it was yesterday. I had to play the monkey. I had to run and jump across the stage. Listen, man, that shit's racist as hell. But I was about 7 or 6. Damn, listen, I remember being young as could be. This same story every single year. And the most racist thing, listen, we don't celebrate Christmas in here, but shit, they never let a nigga play Jesus or Joseph or nothing, man. Have you noticed? At best, in the nativity play, at best, you probably play what? The star.
I was a star, No, it was the angel star. One of them shit said, I can't remember.
Get me? When really they're meant to make a black man play Jesus Christ. This is what they always do. Let some Edomite play Jesus Christ, man. Every single year. Obviously, we don't see the racism, but that shit's racist. What they're trying to say is Jesus could never be a nigga. You know what happened? White parents at the school would refuse to watch the play if their child didn't play Jesus Christ, man.
That's right.
You have an Edomite play Mary, Joseph, Jesus Christ. As a black man, you just play the star. That's it. You only play the star, and that shit is racist, man. And you shouldn't be celebrating no damn Christmas, man. That is enough for me, so lucky you.
No, sorry, guys, man. Let's get the next one real quick, so lucky. Bear with me a second, Akim.
Lose my senses, I lose the person that I am, and I just do stupidness. I'm down for anything, whatever anyone's on, I'm on. If 100%, I'd say if I never had alcohol, there's no way I'm putting any powder up my nose. It's not gonna happen. And even in my addiction, deep in it, so I could sniff a quarter of one night, bare bottles, quarter yeah. The next 3-4 days, I'm not touching nothing until I have another drink.
Damn. Listen, is alcohol a sin? No. But if alcohol makes you do what this man does, then it's a sin for you, man. Let me tell you something. Alcohol is not a sin according to the Bible. It's not. But alcohol is not like taking pills. There's no limit to when alcohol is unlawful. it's up to that individual. If 1 drink is too much for you, then you should have none. If 5 is too much for you, then you should have under 5. If 10 is too much for you, then you should have under 10. Alcohol is subjective to that person. And this man here said alcohol made him sniff coke and be down for anything. So alcohol is unlawful for him. Alcohol's lawful, but it depends on you and how much you can handle, man. And if you find yourself going crazy and wanting to fight and rip someone's bra off and, you know, have sex with a woman who got a man already when you have alcohol, then you shouldn't have alcohol, man. Simple as that. You feel me? Not that it's wrong, but it's up to you. It's up to you to know how much you can have. Like anything, up to you to know how much you can. Like food, you can eat food, but you're gonna eat food till you get heart problems and diabetes or higher blood pressure. Then now there's a problem. And likewise, this man said that alcohol makes him sniff. He would never sniff if he went for alcohol. And that just means this man needs to know his limit, man. And he should be banned from alcohol. He can't control it. He shouldn't have it. Not that it's wrong, but this man needs to know his limit, man. If you could, Bracket, get me in the Bible, give me Colossians 3 and 5.
Karawakan.
Colossians 3 and 5, man. Does you know that? Listen, what people say, I'm an alcoholic. You know, I don't drink a whole bottle. You don't listen. Everyone got that. Listen, 1 drink could be too much for you. Half a drink could be too much for you. It matters about you, what you can handle. If you can handle a drop, that means you should have none. It depends on what you can handle, man. That if 1 cup makes you go crazy, then you should stick to half. If half makes you go crazy, then maybe you should leave alcohol alone. And if this man here, if drink makes him sniff coke, then he should leave the alcohol alone, man. It's not for him, man. Read that, Baba Kashar.
Kawakan, Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth.
And the Bible goes, mortify your members. What's your members? Your members is what? Your hands, your feet, your penis. Mortify it, man. Mortify means to make it strong, man. You gotta mortify your members, man. Because why people get strong and their members what? The people get drunk, sorry, and what does their members do? What does their hands do? Want to fight in the bar, man. What does their penis want to do? Want to have sex with every woman moving, man. What does their mouth want to do? Talk about people and say horrible things when they're drunk, man. So the Bible goes, mortify your members, make your members strong, man. Come on.
Kawakan, fornication, uncleanness.
Come on.
Inordinate affection.
There you go, man. That's what I want right there. Inordinate affection. And inordinate affection is affection, something that you love that's too big, it's too much. And drinking too much is an inordinate affection, something too big, something that you can't control, man. And if you got inordinate affection towards drink, you gotta stop, man. Meaning, it's not a sin, but it's something you love too much, man. And that you gotta stop. If you're like this brother here, that goes crazy and let's not cope with the drinks, even though it's lawful, you gotta leave it alone, man. It becomes a sin when you love it too much, man. It's like Akim.
The nigga said he sniffs coke, you know. He said what drinking makes him down for anything. Why? This is why. Listen, man. If something causes an offense, you cut it off, man.
That's right.
The Bible says, man, something causes an offense, you cut it off. If your hand causes you to offend, cut your hand off, man. Now, if that alcohol is going to cause you to offend, you better stop drinking. This man said he drinks alcohol and is down for anything. Do you know what anything means?
Hey, no Diddy. Lord be with you.
Exactly. You know what anything means.
That last man was drinking alcohol and he was talking to a tranny. He was
Good night.
Now imagine if this man drinks alcohol and he runs into that man that was talking to the tranny and is down for anything, man. Listen, that's gonna be the gayest night ever, Salakia. If alcohol makes you down for anything, you better stop drinking alcohol. You better say, you know what? I'm gonna just drink water, man. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking water. If you can't handle your drink, it's best you stay away from it. This man said he was, what did he say? He was sniff a quarter.
I don't even know what that is, but it just sounds like all heat still.
Yeah. He said it was sniff a quarter. Listen, man, do you know the damage you're doing to your body with all these drugs? And the sad thing is, most people that are young that are doing drugs in their young age, they're forgetting that one day you're gonna be old. Listen, your body ain't gonna be able to withstand the punishment that you're doing to it now. Like, just look at everyone. Have you noticed everyone that's been smoking from there was about 17, 18, how terrible they look?
You know,
listen, man, I see niggas my age that I went to school with, and I'm like, damn, they're looking terrible, man. I'm thinking, damn, they're looking terrible. That weed and them drugs is I'm telling you, man, it's got you out here looking horrible, man. It's got you out here looking horrible, man. And the sad thing is, I want to leave some of the women for you, but they don't want you, man, because you look like that, man. Why are they gonna want you when they could have me, man? So why are they gonna want you when they could have me? Listen, man. You want to get women? Stay off the drugs, man.
That's right.
Damn right.
Listen, you want to look young for as long as possible. Stay off the drugs, man. Listen, getting women enough should make a man say, you know what? I'm not gonna take drugs because I want to look more appealing to the women. But smoking your life away and drinking your life away, you're gonna age horribly, man. Listen, every time I go on the school run, I look at all the parents, and I'll be like, damn, that nigga there could never take me. This nigga there could never take me. I'll be on the school run sizing up all the parents, like, yo, he wouldn't last 30 seconds with me. I'll be sizing up all the parents on the school run, man. Listen, man, don't be smoking and drinking your life away. It's a lucky you.
Go on, Bracky, Alan.
Nah, it's just Lord be with him at this point. You know, if anything goes, if all he thinks is a drink, listen, don't, like Dangobar said, just drink water. Because, hey, Lord be with him at this point. Even the Bible says, what is in Ecclesiasticus 31:27, you know, to drink moderately. At this point, just don't drink. If that's don't blame the alcohol. You just can't, you just can't handle your drink. That's it. Don't even drink a beer. Shit, drink an alcoholic beer. Salaka. There's beer with no alcohol in it. Drink that, if anything, you know. But yeah, that's it. Lord be with you. Listen.
Salaka, there's no shame in it, man. There's no shame. So you gotta drink a mocktail. Drink a mocktail, man. You gotta, if you gotta drink a little 2%. I don't know about remember alcohol. Bracket, you know about alcohol?
Nah.
Listen, man. Listen. You really came up with alcohol, man. They drink like Archers and Bacardi Breezes and them. The little. I'll put a picture.
The little Bacardi Breezes. Yeah, we have that over here.
With Bacardi Breeze, like, hey.
Listen, don't even drink that. Don't even drink that. Don't even drink nothing like that. Just drink water.
Yo, I remember when I was young, I used to drink Bacardi Breezer, and I thought it was a drinker, you know. Listen, shit.
Did you remember that? Do you remember that drink? What was that drink called? Was it called Snowball?
Snow.
You remember?
That's the other one, man. Oh shit, man.
Baby Sham.
Baby Sham. One called Archers, Bacardi Breezer.
Y'all have
what's the one called Snowball, man? What's it called?
Y'all have the Four Locos. You have the Four Locos in the UK.
Nah,
do we have what?
Four Locos.
You know about this bracket?
God, we have these over here. We still have these over here.
I listen, you gotta lick back 10 of them before you feel any buzz.
God. Yeah, them things taste like juice. It's like, yo, listen.
WKD, that's the one. My ribs WKD was the one. Talking about my rib knows what? Snowball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, Snowballs, you see what it is? Snowball used to be the starter drink, and then after that, every nigga's the first time any nigga got drunk was off 2020. Remember 2020?
Remember 2020? All right.
Listen, remember 2020? That's the first time kids would get drunk off that 2020. And you know what the sad thing about it is? The off licenses sold it to us, and they knew we was kids.
Damn.
Remember that little bottle of 2020, and you'd feel like the man, like, yo, got 2020, you know. Niggas would bracket other, you would hide it like it was drugs. Listen, hide that 2020 like it was drugs. It's like, go ahead.
Let me see 20. I'm sure the 2020.
See if they know about the 2020.
I don't know about the 2020. Come on.
Yeah. This was yeah, man. Wait, how much is it? It went this much back in the days.
How much is it now? Let me see. It's just honestly, the shit is straight juice, man.
Nah, 2020 was strong as shit. Yeah, man. Mariah Alice said Mad Dog 2020. That's the one. Listen, that was every kid's first alcoholic beverage.
Oh, nah, don't fuck about. So the MD stands for Mad Dog.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Blood, I was today years old when I found out. Oh my god.
Listen, I never knew. I just called it a 2020 thing. And how about a hater? I see her comment in the chat.
What did she say?
She said, "Ain't no breezer in Canada." That's a lie.
Oh, that shit's funny. But now that listen, that 2020 though. Wait, can you remember that off license that used to be on Berkshire Road? Can you remember it at the bottom? I think it's by where the chip shop is now, by where Broadway number 2 is now.
Nah, man. Oh, you're about Berkshire Road, like down. Nah,
Yeah. I remember the first day. I seen a brother get a 2020, and he's like, "Yo, have some of this." And was behind the houses drinking the 2020. I'm like, "Yo, this was behind the houses drinking the 2020." Listen, man, that drink right there, what's it even taste like? Because this is going back years ago.
It's straight, it's fruity, man. It's fruity. You can't taste nothing, man. Oh, you know what's mad? It tastes like, you know what it tastes like? Schlur. Remember Schlur? And non-alcoholic drink.
Does it taste?
It's like soda, man.
Nah, man, that 2020 was strong, man, from what I remember.
But we've got the active big drug. Nah, man. But let me get some history. You get me? Dungabar knows history. Listen, if it ain't UPK approved, it's bullshit, man. I don't care who says it. I don't care if a scholar says it, man. Bullshit, man. Listen to this nonsense that a so-called scholar was saying, man. I'm gonna show you how it's nonsense, and even the Bible don't back it up, man. Listen to this.
Originated in the Middle Ages. The surnames we know today began to be created around the year 1666. Most people in the Middle Ages only had one name, like Jose. However, with the population growth in Europe, a problem arose: how to distinguish one Jose from another with so many Joses. How would you know if they were talking about Jose who lived near the river, Jose the fisherman, or Jose the baker? That's exactly how surnames came about. In the Middle Ages, it was common for surnames to reflect a person's occupation, location, physical characteristics, or variations of their father's name. For example, if a man named John was a carpenter, he would be called John the Carpenter. Since the government did not register births, it was up to the priests to document names, and they were not always literate. They wrote down what they heard from declarants who were often even less literate, leading to countless errors and variations in surnames.
Listen to that, man. The man said surnames originated in the 1600s. Shut, listen back at him, please. You could give me Acts 10 and 32, Baba Kashar. Please, if you could, man. Listen, there's some truth to that. Like, you got brothers called Carpenter, a brother called Smith, and their forefathers were Smiths and their forefathers were Carpenter. That's true. Well, surnames did not start in the 1600s, man. That is nonsense, man. And people hear this and gobble it up and say, "Wow, that's real history." That ain't true, man. Listen, surnames in the Bible. Someone give me that Bible, Kashar, please, if you could.
The book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 22. And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man, and one that feared God.
We were Acts 10:32, yeah?
32, still like it, sir. Acts chapter 10, verse 32. Send therefore to Joppa and call hither Simon, whose surname is Peter.
Hold on. This Bible is way before the 1600s. The Bible was translated in the 1600s. It was translated in the 1600s, but the men that lived was way thousands of years before the 1600s. And so it said, what? Read that part again.
Karawakan. Acts chapter 10, verse 32. Send therefore to Joppa and call hither Simon, whose surname is Peter.
The surname's right there in the Bible, man. Simon had a surname, and his surname was Peter, man. It's lucky, man. Listen, if it ain't from the UPK, man, I don't care. Any scholar, I don't care if it's on a TikTok with a fancy voice and it sounds official. It ain't shit, man. Until you hear Officer Dungabar say it on his Wednesday class, it's not true, man. It's lucky I yield, man.
It said surnames didn't come around in the Middle Ages till the 1600s, which is a lie because Henry VIII lived in the 1500s and his name was Henry Tudor, and that was his surname. Tudor was his surname, so that doesn't make no sense. Even when you look up Richard Plantagenet about what part 13th century, they had surnames, man. Even when you go back, it will let you know that most men got their surnames from their complexion or location. And this is going back to before the Anglo-Saxons even unified England. That's so right. I don't know what history he's talking about. People have been having surnames and all of these things for time, man. Or you can even look at all the medieval names. Most of them had surnames. You had like Richard Plantagenet, and that was his surname, man. Why? Based off a flower. So based on who there was, they would have surnames based on something to do with them. Even when you look at their coat of arms, they would have a family surname, man. Look at all the coat of arms. You'd see family surnames all on the coat of arms. And according to my recollection, all these coat of arms predates the 1600s. So I don't know what this historian's talking about. Telling me needs to sit down in Wednesday's history class.
Sorry, did you call him a historian? Don't give me that title, man.
I don't know what he is, but this rogue historian needs to come sit down in the Wednesday history classes, man.
That's right.
I'll give him some information. Listen, I got the book of family names and crests. I got it in the house somewhere, a book of family names and crests. And this book gives you names going back to the 7th and 8th and 9th century. So I don't know what he's talking about. He missed a certain part of history, and this is why I can't watch videos on TikTok, because a lot of the information is nonsense, man. I'm hearing people saying, "Oh yeah, because Africans originally lived in Europe." Listen, man, I hear that and I click off the video. Everyone with complexion isn't African, man. All these videos, and the thing is this: anyone can become a scholar on TikTok. All you do is use the AI voice, and don't show your face in the video and talk and make it look like you're saying something deep, and someone will reuse the information, and it happens every single time. Like this is what happens. I see people all the time throw out information about stuff that they don't know, almost with conviction. Like one time I seen a man talking about the Council of Nicaea, and he said it with conviction. He said, "Because the Bible was changed at the Council of Nicaea." I was like, "No, it wasn't. This is what happened at the Council of Nicaea." And then he's like, "Actually, you know more than me. You tell me." Until they know that you know a little something. Listen, the thing is this: if anyone tells you anything about anything outside of the ISUPK, just assume it's not true.
That's right.
Damn right.
Don't ever listen to them and be like, maybe they're right, because that's what some people do. Some people will be like, well, they said it. Maybe they're right. Understand this: you're in the UPK and you spend your whole life studying. And they don't study nothing. So why are you going to allow them to test you with the nonsense that they've got? Listen, man, even if they bring something to you that you don't know about, just assume they're wrong, man.
That's right.
This is what you do. Assume they're wrong. I don't believe what anybody says outside of the ISUPK, man. Nothing at all. Anything outside of the ISUPK, I don't believe it at all. So lucky.
The only thing that people should believe when they hear something outside of the ISUPK is that the ISUPK is the home of the truth, nothing else.
Listen, man, if a man who ain't in ISUPK says that the Jews are black, he's wrong. The Jews ain't black until you hear it from our mouth, man.
Damn right.
If a man says that Christ is a black man, is wrong until we say it. When we say it, then it's right. I don't give a fuck who tells the truth. It's wrong until we say it, man. We know everything, man. You come in here, you say a black man. No, all your life you've been told that black men ain't shit. Black men don't know nothing, man. But listen, the Lord's changing that, man. The Lord raised up some new black men that know everything. We know everything, man. We can change your life, fix your marriage, fix your wife, fix your kids. And this is where you need to be, man. We know everything, man. I know you see Dunga Bar with the gold teeth, and you think, look at this scrub, man. Remember Dunga Bar scrub? Let me tell you something about this scrub. Dunga Bar ain't no scrub, man. This man's a man of the Lord, man. The man of the Lord, a historian. He knows everything, man. This is the man you need to learn from. The man you need to sit beside and learn, man. He knows everything. I know you see Bracket out from Canada, and you think he's a road man, and if you niggas can't know nothing, man. This man knows everything, man. No one in Canada knows more than Bracket Allah, man. This man is in charge. This man here, the only one man of God, a couple, in Canada, and it's Bracket Allah and his men, man. That's it, man. We know everything, man. We really, man, you need to listen to. No man with an AI voice don't know anything. It just proves it to you that in the Bible, Simon had a surname. Dungabar proves to you that prior to the Middle Ages, men had surnames, man. Women men you need to listen to. So lucky. It might sound cocky, call it what you want, but it is what it is, man. So,
I appreciate those kind words, my lord, but I ain't shit.
Get me Barack Allah. Listen, man. Let them know that you do more than run through the 6 with your walls, man. Let them know you do more than that, man. Let them know you do more than run through the 6. So lucky. Listen, where is the 6? I'm trying to come to the 6. Where is it? Is it far from you?
You're trying to come to Nova Scotia. I got you.
Is the 6 far from you?
Lie. It's like 4 hours away, but listen, we're taking over the whole North American, Central American, South American continent and the island. We're taking over the whole planet Earth.
Talk about big man thing though, you know. How the fuck we reach Canada yet?
That's what I'm saying. We need to run through the 6 with our wall. Wait, work out. What's a wall? What is a wall before I start using that shit? What's a wall?
What's a what?
I'm running through the 6 with my walls. What's a wall?
Listen, hey, don't ask me. Listen, I'm from the islands. I don't know about no whoa and nothing like that.
Listen, I'm trying to run through this. What's a wall? What's it mean?
I'm an island boy. I don't know what the hell is a woe. Zabaja would not even be able to tell you what the hell is a woe. I don't even know.
Running through the 6 with my walls. Listen, I'm trying to come to the 6 and walk here.
Listen, Bucket, I don't be inviting, man, though.
They ain't trying to invite us to the 6.
Listen. The thing is that you need to take your second in command to council because Officer Dangobar already knows. Listen,
Bucket, I ain't saying no hotel prices, though. I know flight.
That's what I'm saying.
Hotel price, where? What are we talking about? Listen, ask Dangobar, where's the next destination after Passover?
Martinique. Is it Martinique?
Shalom. I asked him about the hotel price. Listen, I got a whole compound over there. I told them, I said, yo, you know what? The hell with Montreal, the hell with Toronto. We're going to Nova Scotia. I say, kind of what kind? I just take orders. Salakia.
So, we got a couple of things on our list still. We got Rome first, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And we got Canada. Which one first? Rome or Canada?
Probably Rome because it's closer, you know. Rome.
Yo, when? I just need the date.
I'm not trying to link up with Brock. I don't know, man.
Probably Canada. You know what? I think it'll be all right. I don't think Canada will be that expensive as well.
You got to link up, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Listen, I got a spots for y'all and everything in Canada, but I need to know when y'all going to Rome.
We're Rome soon. So Rome is cheap. So luck your side note, Brock, you all set for Passover.
Karawakan.
All right, we'll see you there. We see you there, man.
Listen, I got some rum punch for the whole UK camp. What are you talking about? You already know, but this time, last time my dad made it. This time I'm gonna make it out of one.
Listen, I'll probably not make it still.
Listen, this time I'm making the rum punch. You know.
All right, cool, man. Safe. You get me? All right, cool, man. So luck ya. You get me? Don't listen. Just like my man, don't bother give me no inordinate affection. You know, don't bother make the rum too strong. You know, make man pass out, man. You get me?
Hey, Lord be with whoever's liver. I don't know.
You know don't embarrass me in the Passover. So luck ya. All right, let's move on to the next video, man. So this is a sister talking about reparations for slavery. She's debating some devil about reparations for slavery because what England had the Caribbean and other islands in slavery and whatnot. No, had the Caribbean in slavery, had other islands in what they call colonialism or colonies or whatever. Slightly different. So she's talking about reparations. This is what this devil was saying about reparations.
Because some of these Caribbean countries are very prosperous. They've done extremely. Shouldn't they actually be paying us? Because some of these Caribbean countries are very prosperous. They've done extremely well. And they did well because the British gave them the rule of law and democracy and capitalism. And this has been incredibly successful. The British Empire was an amazing force for good, for civilization and for raising people's standards of living. So why should we have to pay for doing that? Surely we should be paid.
I think that's a very bold question to ask a strong black woman on your channel, Jacob. And I'll actually pose a question to you. Would you say that about Jews? So I'll just give the context. First and foremost, one could easily argue that the Jewish community, the Israeli Jews, benefited from the Holocaust. And Hitler. Allow me to finish. Let me bring it home, Jacob. Let me bring it home. They benefited from Holocaust and Hitler due to the fact that they were given the state of Israel. Their life expectancy improved, and last but not least, their GDP improved. Israel's GDP improved as a result of Germany giving reparations in 1952. So would you say on national TV about the Jews that they should be happy and should be thanking Hitler and the Holocaust, Amy and David, for what they have gone through because they have benefited in terms of money? I would argue that Amy and David, Jacob wouldn't say this about Jews, but he's saying it about black people. So let me know what you're saying here, Jacob.
About the whole history of the British colony.
It's a lot.
I'm trying to find something. You might listen. See what you gotta say. It's a lot. Let me find something quickly. Carry on.
Amsterdam Mubarak Salaki, sir.
Shit, listen, man. Well, is that man there? He's just racist, man. Imagine what black people went through in slavery. This man saying that black people should pay them, and they brought good to the slaves. And if you know what they done to the slaves, they didn't bring no good. Black people was fine before the oppressor came, man. You do know we had kingdoms before the oppressor came. Black people was ruling Europe at one stage and we was just fine. Black people was ruling, had kingdoms in West Africa and everywhere else we was. And these oppressors came. And we listen, we had royalty from a long time ago. They make out that we didn't. This man right here, what they done is they took you, enslaved you, and made you work and got richer for the money, set up insurance companies, set up banks, set up generational wealth for their children. And now they're mad at you, talking about you should thank them. Thank them for what? For all the oppression and the beatings, and it doesn't make no sense, man. The way how these oppressors talk, this is the reason why the Lord is raising them up so he can bring them down, man. The Lord's raising them up so he let them keep talking about we should pay them. We are going to pay you, man. Don't worry. Oh, the time is coming. You are going to get paid, but it's not going to be with money, man. Oh, I pray you understand you ain't getting paid back with money. The Lord's going to visit this place, and it's only right. That ain't apologetic, man. If this devil sat there and said, you know what? I apologize for what my ancestors did. What they done was disgusting. It was like what this man's basically saying is, even though we killed black people, it was better that we killed them than letting them live somewhere else. Nah, man. Right. What they're basically saying is, even though we killed tons of black people, stripped them of their nationality and their language and everything that they had, this was better off for them. And what the sister said was true. You wouldn't say this to the Jews. You wouldn't say this to the Jews at all, man. To the fake Jews, Salakia, shall I say. But you think you can come and say this to us? Oh, it's better. And this just shows their racism. And this man right here, he has children and grandchildren. And of course, he's taught them to think the same way. So now, how have you taught your children to think, man? You're supposed to teach your children. Don't teach your children about all love and the Christian breakdown of John 3:16. Because this man right here is teaching his children that what? Black people should pay English people for slavery because they made us better and civilized us and all of those kind of things. And you didn't civilize us, man. You killed us and tortured us and all of those kind of things. And this man came on national TV and said this so proudly. And when we come on YouTube and say the white man's the devil, guess what? Every slave wants to fire us, man.
That's right.
Every single one wants to fire us for us saying that. But this man can come on there and speak bad about black people. And this is the thing. Everybody speaks bad about black people and gets away with it. Like we're the only people that you can speak bad about. I hear people say F niggas all the time and they don't like black people and black people this and black people that. And they get away with it, man. Why? Because this world hates us, and this should show right here. Because if this man came on here and spoke about Jewish people, he wouldn't be allowed to go on the news again, man. He wouldn't be allowed to go on the news again. He would be shut down. But when you speak about us, you get away with it, man. When you speak about us, you get a better platform. I mean, Piers Morgan's platform is near enough tearing down black men all the time, man.
So like the other one.
Go ahead.
When you speak about us, you get elected president.
Exactly.
You know, and I just want to say this. So, all right, I got you, sis. I'm gonna put him on the list. You know, listen. So he's basically saying, let's pay them, even though they were already compensated after slavery.
That's right.
Let's pay them for burying us in the ground to the neck and pouring honey on us while they let ants and wasps devour our faces. Let's pay them because they starved their dogs for a whole week, throw them in the pit, and then sprinkled us with pig's blood and throw them in the pit with the starving dogs. Let's pay them back for the derby stoves, right? Let's pay them back for literally blowing the nigga's ass. No diddy, but that's a punishment that they had in slavery, where they used to stuff our backside with cannon powder and light us up and literally blew us up. Let's pay them back for that. That's what he's saying. Let's pay them back for whipping our women so bad with the whips that even pregnant, they had miscarriages or, you know, what's it called? Premature births. Let's pay them back for the gator bait babies in the south of the U.S. Let's just, pay them back for that. We benefited from being fed to alligators. We benefited from being fed to the sharks. Our women benefited from being hung by the foot while pregnant, having their belly slit open, taking the baby out and bashing it across the tree trunks and the rocks. I guess we benefited from that as well. So you know what? Let's sign a check for them. I'm not even getting into even though it sounded gruesome, I'm not even getting into the most gruesome things they did to us. Whether it's the French, the Dutch, the British, the Spaniards, the Portuguese, just let's pay them back. They were not compensated enough, I guess. It's not enough to run the world. They need more. So go ahead, give them all the money. Just know that the Most High say He will pay you back in blood. He said, "Prepare slaughter for the children." You're gonna get it back in blood. Salakia.
And that's why black man, God said what? He will have to pay him back, man. Why? Because He leave it to us. We're too merciful, man. We'll let Him slide. That's why God got to do it, man. Because we love Him too much. We love this oppressor too much, man. You feel me? This man, it's mad because wrong is wrong. Everyone knows that the Jews' Holocaust was wrong. Everyone knows what England did to India was wrong. Everyone knows about what Russia's doing to Ukraine is wrong. Everyone knows, it's wrong, it's wrong. It's common sense is wrong. What happened to black people is always an excuse, man. We can't get an apology. We can't get compensation. We can't get reparations. Well, it wasn't illegal at the time. Yeah, I know, but we've changed since then. There's always something, man. With us, we can never get, it was wrong. Always a reason, man. This devil said we should pay him for slavery. We should pay him for getting our backs whipped. We should pay him for getting raped. We should pay him for getting burnt alive. Meaning being burnt alive for you niggas was a good thing, man. Getting raped was a good thing, man. And that's what it is. The oppressor can never say sorry to niggas, man. We're so low, he can't say I'm sorry to you black people. You're so low, he would never. He's like, I could never say sorry to you niggas, man. But it's okay, man. You won't give us justice, it's fine. Because a black man by the name of Jesus Christ will give us justice, man. That's fine. And these things give me fuel. They give me fuel. Whenever I start to get soft and weak again, I see a man like this that fuels me back up. That reminds me that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Right. I like it, man. Don't worry, man. I don't want reparations. I want no reparation when Christ comes back. I don't want to hear no excuses, man. I want to hear but I was a good one, but this is some good white people. I don't want to hear none of that, man.
Salakia, sir.
Slavery, come on.
Here's the reason why they can't say sorry. Besides them being too proud about it, for those who actually, quote unquote, to a certain extent, like I say, quote unquote, we don't even know if they're honest or not. Let's say they do feel bad about it, but they can't say sorry. Genuinely, here's why. Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Listen, if you're proud to be white, you're proud to be American, French, British, listen, you're proud to be a mass murderer. You're proud that your forefathers are a rapist. You're proud that you are a thief. You understand? And if you genuinely feel bad about it, listen, you're really ashamed about it. How many white people keep saying, well, I feel bad about what my ancestors did, I'm ashamed about it. Listen, that's biblical that you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed that you benefit from white privilege every day because of the blood and sweat and tears that my people shed for you to be able to build the London Bridge. You understand? The Eiffel Tower, the CN Tower. Listen, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed that the people were forced to speak English, French, Spanish, and Portuguese. You should not be proud about it. We know you are, but you should be ashamed if you're genuinely sorry about what your ancestors did. Salaki.
You're absolutely right. If you could get me Ezekiel 33 and 15, Baba Kashar.
We're going
to move on to the next one. So luck, yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse, Salaki said 18 on one?
Yeah, go on.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 18. When the righteous turned from his righteous...
Sorry, 15. Sorry, my bad. 15.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 15. If the wicked restore the pledge.
You go, and the white man's a wicked man. He's more wicked than him. And the Bible said, if the wicked restore the pledge, we're going to find out what restore the pledge means, man. Come on.
Karawakan. If the wicked restored the pledge, give again that he had robbed.
There you go. That's how you restore the pledge. You give again what you had robbed, man. you give reparations, man. You give the money back. You give all the money back for the cane that black people picked in Jamaica, all the coffee beans that they picked, all the tobacco they picked in Trinidad and Tobago, all the cotton they picked in America. If you give again what you had robbed, what you had stole, come on.
Karawakan, walk in the statutes of life.
And walk in the statutes of life, man. Start keeping these commandments, man. Come on.
Karawakan, without committing iniquity.
Come on.
Karawakan, he shall surely live, he shall not die.
There you go. And a man that gives back what he robbed, he will live, man. But these oppressors don't want to give that back, man. In fact, we should be happy that we got raped. We're not going to give you reparations back. I'm not going to give you back what I robbed. In fact, you should be happy that I robbed you, man. And that's why this man ain't going to live, because he ain't going to give back what he stole, what he robbed. And that, therefore, he got to die, man. So, luck, yeah.
Like it. The France is still getting paid for its colonies right now in the Caribbean. Saint Martin, Martinique, Saint Bart's, Guadeloupe, and French Guiana. We're still paying France up to this day.
Shame. Yo, let me get one more video real quick. We've got 10 minutes left here. Any questions, let me know. Also call in 079-607-46784. Don't feel shy. Anything you want to bring online, just let man know. All right.
French island of Martinique has been gripped by violent protests.
How do you negotiate with a sociopath? I don't think you can.
Struggling with high cost of living, residents are demanding immediate action.
I don't think it's time for negotiations anymore. It's just, these are our demands, you take them.
As food prices soar 40% higher than mainland France.
It's not take it or leave it. It's take it or else.
What started as peaceful demonstrations has now escalated into looting, arson, and clashes with police.
And today, we've reached a stage where cost of living is not sustainable. A lot of families are not able to live on that. And something can be done. And it's not just about money. It's not just, it's not a bunch of employees that are asking for higher wages. You're talking about something that is deeply ingrained. You're talking about a history of slave and slave masters that is still going on today because of the way that the economy, because of the way the country is run. That is a representation of slavery, or what we had right after slavery, which was not very different from what we have now. Okay, yes, we have cars, and yes, we have jobs and stuff like that, but who controls the country? It's still them. And nothing has changed. And they didn't lose anything. They ended up gaining more. It's a lot more than outrage, the emotions that we feel. We feel anger, we feel hurt, we feel rage. A rage that is what? How many centuries old? So in that context where there's so many emotions, strong emotions, when you bring in a fleet of the military police, you've announced clearly your intention, and you're not going to make things, you're not going to appease, because the negotiations were live, which is completely new. It's novel, and it was great because then people were able to see what was happening, right? And so we could see their unwillingness to compromise.
In fact, one protester was shot and killed, forcing authorities to impose an island-wide curfew. But the protests rage on as the people demand affordable prices for basic necessities.
Of course, I would love for there not to be any bloodshed. I would love for us to have that solution of a peaceful protest or revolution, in ways that we've never thought about before. And I don't believe that it doesn't exist. It's not because we haven't thought about it that it doesn't exist, right? But today, with the state of the situation now, that they have brought in 700 police here in this country because we're asking for a little bit of dignity, how can you not be outraged by that? How can you not have blood in your mouth and wanting to burn things when there's so much disrespect?
Boy, so lucky, man. And this is what in the country of in the island or country of Martinique, man. It lets you know that, listen, black men are under the curses no matter where we go. Don't go about how many times you hear the black man say, yo, I'm going to take my kids out of England and we're going back to Jamaica, man. We're going back to Trinidad, man. And let me tell you something, man. Brock, if you could get me Deuteronomy real quick. Deuteronomy 28 and 16, man. As blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, we have made God unhappy with us, man. And God got us under curses. And no matter where you go, here black man saying, you're going back to my island, man, where I come from. And England's too depressing. And England, the prices are gonna high. Guess what? The prices are high in Martinique too, man. I'm going. The England got too much conflict and fights and political problems, man. Same thing in Martinique too, man. The England got bad influences, so I'm going back to my island. Same thing over there, man. Black man, the law got cursed on us, and you can't escape, man. No matter where you go, no matter how much money you got, I don't matter how much. Black men think that we can make money and get out of this curse from God. We think, see, we're poor, so what we're doing, we'll get education, and we think education is going to be the way, man. Listen, man. Rich black people suffer just like poor black people, man. If you don't believe me, ask Oprah, man. Ask your favorite rapper, man, who's getting robbed by the whole. Ask Wiley. Wiley said that, why are you getting robbed? There's a show on Netflix right now, man, with Krypton Conan in there, and they said that they made no money from music, man. They get robbed like how you get robbed. You know how you go to your 9-to-5 slavery and you work your ass off hard, and the paycheck comes through at the end of the week, or the wage comes through at the end of the month. You think, raw, I didn't make no money, man. Guess what? That same rapper that you look up to, that you think, oh, he's big, man. He gets robbed just like you do, man. He gets robbed just like you do. You think that, nah. This is a poor man's problem. It's not a poor man's problem. It's not an England problem. It's not a Martinique problem. It's a black problem, man. It's a black problem. Listen, black people die of drugs every single day. Black men die of drugs in the ghetto, man. Michael Jackson died of what? A drug overdose, man. He died. Michael Jackson died the same death of a black man in the ghetto, of a black man in Brixton, of a black man in Peckham, man. And Michael Jackson sold out millions, sold out tours. Michael Jackson was performing from he was a child, man. This is a black problem. It's not a poor problem. It's not a rich problem. It's not an island problem or a British problem. It's a black problem, man. No matter where you go, these curses follow you. Come on.
Kawakan, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
There you go, man. Curse you're going to be in the city, and curse you're going to be in the field. Curse you're going to be in England, and curse you're going to be in Martinique, man. Right about now, what's the problem? Everyone talking about what? The cost of living, man. Cause he lives. And what did the sister say in Martinique, man? We can't afford to live out here. The cost of living is rough, man. Thanks to the white man being the devil the Bible speaks of, people can't live out there neither, man. No matter where you go, black man, listen, these curses follow you, man. They're going to chase you, man. So what are you supposed to do? Be right with the Most High, man. Give me that part. In the same chapter, Bracket, give me the part where it said that they shall pursue you and overtake you.
Karawakan.
Did that part, yeah?
Salakia. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
There you go, man. Overtake you. You've been driving and a car overtakes you, meaning it's chasing you and it gets around to the front of you. That's these curses, man. You can't run away from these curses, man. They'll overtake you. They'll catch you, man. They'll finally catch you, man. No, you can't vote these curses off you. You can't get money. I think the curses will come off you. You can't move to another country. I think the curses will come off you, man. No matter where you go, they're gonna overtake you. They're gonna catch you, man. Come on.
That was the end of the verse. After that is verse 16, which I just read out of one.
Oh, the part where it says pursue and overtake, man. Is that there? Am I tripping? So like, yeah, I might be wrong. Let me see. You give me verse 45.
Karawakan. Karawakan, sir, Salakia. Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
These curses will chase you, man. You're talking about, you think your problem is because you're in the ends. So what am I doing? Go to a white area, man. Listen, this white man here said that black men need to pay him. Oh, you thought racism only happens at football matches? You thought racism only happens in white areas? Guess what? Racism happens in parliament, man. This man that said we should pay him is an MP. He's in parliament. You're thinking, yeah, man, I'm gonna go to politics. I'm gonna change the system from the inside out. In that system is racist. In that system is racist, man. Like this, talking about black men should pay him. These cases will chase you, man. You can't run away from it, man. They should pursue you. Pursue means to chase. When a policeman got you under hot pursuit or your pursuit to happiness, it means you're chasing happiness. Or policeman's chasing you. Pursuit means to chase you, and these cases chase you, man. Whether you're poor, rich, in the city, in the country, in Martinique, England, whatever the case may be, you can't escape it, man. Salakia, bracket. I know you want to talk about Martinique, man. Salakia, man. Let us hear it, man.
Nah, Salakia, one really something that really kind of pissed me off is just recently, there were a few shootings, right, that had nothing to do with the protest. They just killed like 5 teenagers. And a baby was harmed, and a 5-year-old who ended up dying. Like, in the midst of all the issues we have with these devil and oppression, we still find time to kill each other. You understand? That and that's the sad part. Like, we need to understand that, like the sister was saying, she kind of wishes there was a common ground we could achieve. Well, Lamentations 4:17 says, listen, our eyes are gonna get tired just like watching for a nation that cannot save us. I'm just paraphrasing slightly, Salakia. You understand? Like, the solution really is coming to the classes and understand that we need to change our whole way of life. And talking about rejecting the system is rejecting every single part of the system. Because how many sodomites is marching in these protests? How many Christians, how many people taking part in interracial marriages thinking they have the solution, marching and making demands? Well, it's not going to fix the issue. Like, they're burning down schools and buildings and everything. Listen, they want dumb niggas. They'll let you burn down the school. They're already giving you bad education. Might as well not give you education. You could burn down the whole fucking island. They have the money to rebuild. They never give a damn about you. They're not about to give a damn when you are the one making the destruction. You understand?
That's right.
And it's even worse than just the cost of living, because this brother said the cost of living is like 40% higher than in France. Really, it's 5 to 6 times higher. A banana could cost €1 in France. It costs damn near €5 in Martinique. And we're proud to say, you know what? The only monopoly we got is on the rum. Fuck the rum. Slovakia out of one. But, it's like they always controlled everything. They damn near gentrified the whole island of St. Martin. The whole island of St. Martin is gentrified by the Dutch and the French. St. Bart's by the French. Guadeloupe, French Guiana and Martinique, we have an issue with them stealing our land, even though we own the property. You move away for a certain amount of time, they bring in devils. They go to court and they say, you know what? I'm going to sell you this land even though it belongs to someone. Now you come back, go into your house, a devil lives in it, and he has legal papers, even though he obtained it illegally. You understand? That's been going on for over 30 years. We have the issue with them poisoning the whole island. And we have the issue with the cost of living. Is that we don't get a break, and we still find time to kill each other.
That's right.
We still find time to hate each other, whether it's from island to island, whatever the case is. And we think, we think these oppressors might have a solution if we make demands. We expect the oppressor to give in to our demands. It's like we expect mass to give in to our demands, and that's why I'm so sick of it. Like, it don't make no fucking sense. Like, how would you? Again, we are prey asking for a predator to bow down. Have you ever seen on National Geographic a lion telling the zebra, "I'm gonna stop chasing you. I'm gonna leave you alone"? Hell the fuck no. The bear is not telling the deer, "I'm stop chasing you and I won't eat you today." He's slaughtering the whole pack of deers. You understand? And it's like wherever we go, it's the same goddamn thing. Venezuela is burning down. Martinique is burning down. And it's spreading to Guadeloupe and French Guiana right now. And all we do is just rap about drugs and whores half naked and being high all the time.
That's right.
Oppression make it a wise man mad. That's why they're burning down the island. They don't have the solution because they don't know how to act.
Right, man. Listen, Martinique is the UPK, man. Need us, man. Listen, man. Down about when we going down there, man. Salakia.
Why? ASAP.
Get me.
We definitely trying to be Martinique or Canada after the Passover.
I was looking
we're gonna make it our due.
Right, but after seeing this, the scan, I got to put the scan on hold. So lucky, man. Gang kind of hold the rest of the time, keeping camp, man. So lucky. You get me? But we're up on the time. We didn't even get to Remembrance Day, Longer Bar, man. That's your fault, Longer Bar. You meant to you know, I ran away. You meant to say Slack is you know, so get back into Remembrance. How you let that happen, man? The title. We're gonna forget it next week. We ran away.
Oh yeah, Leicester tomorrow. We'll get it in Leicester tomorrow, man. We got Leicester tomorrow.
Yeah, Leicester tomorrow. The Caribbean Centre, 5 till 7. We'll talk about Remembrance Day, man. Make sure you're there. 5 to 7, Leicester Caribbean Centre, LE2 0UA. Bracket Island, man. Listen, that Martinique stuff, man, touched my heart, man. So lucky. I know, brother, living out like that, man. So lucky, man. It's a shame.
So the news ain't covering anything. That's the crazy part. The news ain't barely covering anything. You will not get the latest news from the news itself. If you don't know nobody over there or anybody that knows somebody, you will not know anything that's going on over there. We still find time to ship more than 60%. Slovakia?
My ribbon Martinique told me still. What are you laughing for? Well, yeah, man. That is cold. But again, no one cares about black people. The same way how we must pay them for reparations. When we die, don't hit the news, man. Don't hit the news. We die so much, don't hit the news. It's a shame, man. But with that, you know what I mean? Forward for everyone for coming in. Like, share, subscribe. A good show today. Forward for everyone. Brock, nice having back, man. So lucky, man. Get me. Hit me with some French. Go on. Bust some French on them. Come on.
L'homme blanc et le foutu diable dont parle la Bible. So like the white man is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, and he's to blame for everything.
Called the oppressor the devil in the romantic language, you know. In the language of love.
Hey, listen, Slovakia. Hey, mon capitaine, c'est Capitaine Hadar Yala. My captain is Captain Hadar Yala. You already know what to do. You understand? Put in your request.
Be able to Officer Dongo Bar will be in Leicester tomorrow, 5 till 7. LE2UA, bring your questions, your family, everyone. Big up to everyone that logged in, man. For what I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. We'll be here again next week with hot topics, man. You know what I mean, bro? I keep bringing them stories, man. I've been seeing the French ones, cause a lot of times when men think about the Caribbean, they think about like Jamaica, Barbados, and you know what I mean. The other brothers, you know, get missed out, man. Bring him out of what kind? You know what I mean. With that, we say shalom.
This a Batman tune, I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit, alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. Already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop ball. I die for I let my colors fly, ball. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say cool. He bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbill move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze, I'll run west. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cold need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK, bad man, I pen to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I've been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's one West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it all when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that